Hello everyone. So today we're getting a oil-fired furnace cleaning. It's regular maintenance for the property. There's Admiral. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. It's a beautiful 8 degrees Celsius here today as well. What's new with you today, Admiral? Haven't seen you go live in a bit either. What's up? Tidying up a little bit of Todd's mess. There's Freshly. Oh, that's so nice, Freshly. Funny. Actually wondering where you were last night, Freshly, when we were in Ben's funeral. And one of the few faces that we didn't see, there was quite a big turnout of the community. Showed up in that channel last night. How? Maddie Cakes. Oh, Matt. I thought you meant the other Matt. Yeah, Maddie Cakes is here. I haven't seen Admiral go live lately. So check out the washer and dryer and fix that up next. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful out today, guys. We're in this dryer just a minute just to de-wrinkle anything. It doesn't look really wrinkly though. Okay, I'm gonna get one of the lawn chairs that go out front, so just a sec, guys. Yeah, it's looking up, guys. We're really warming up a bit today.
Yeah, supposed to get 14, I think.
Is it okay? Alright guys, I'm just gonna put this chair out on the front deck. There's two that go there. I'm just gonna put one there for now. Hey Tommy, how's it going? So, it's really sunny and nice here today. It's about 10 degrees. It's going up to 14. We're having the oil-fired furnace regular cleaning. Gets done every year. It's part of a Comfort Experts contract, so we pay the amount each year and then covers nozzles, things like that.
This year just got bored.
Perfect. Sweetheart. Appreciate you. And I'm talking once I die. It's always a good thing to
Create your best friend no matter what your discipline is, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful for that today. It really is, yeah.
Soak up the sun.
I have that front deck all sunny, and sometimes I just sweep it.
Yeah.
Someone came along from next door, he owns Barracuda. It's not around much, and yeah, he took the shovel to it, and we have to touch that up. But there's always stuff to do once the spring lifts. Yeah. Always work as a homeowner. I'll read your comments in a minute, Freshly. So, our furnace cleaning gentleman, he's a sweetheart. He just put some grease on a lock on the front door for me. Because the last 2 days that I came home, I noticed that it was jigged open but wouldn't open because of the lock release, so. Alright, I'll sit outside for a second, guys. MC, how's it going? I was canceled over at Ben's. What? What? You mean canceled? They're woke on that channel. Good morning, Suzanne. Said something like the Westboro expansion with a fluke and I say I have a state of California, but that's your opinion, right? With the gold OLED switch next to the door mother. Oh, thank you. On the hose and Blake's occasionally. And in here. Hi, Zach. L5, good morning. Wow. So, were you spectating last night at all? Fresh? Or were you just not there? I'm gonna flip the screen for a minute. Because what I find about the channel is that there's a certain moderator that thinks that they can do and say whatever they want, but then time out hide other people for their jokes or opinions. So it seems that every time I go in the channel, this one person is doing similar things like that. So it only takes one person to devalue a channel, for sure. And honestly, a lot of the times when I scoop by, I tend to not go in that channel because of the specific person. If I see they're not commenting for a little bit, I'll pop in, or sometimes I just say F it and go in anyway. Correct. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, so from the very beginning, I had a membership long time ago, and there was a signal issue at one of the events that the said person went to, and I recall being timed out or couldn't see my comments. So I think 86 and Jayco helped me with that. Hi, Cherie. This is Halifax, Nova Scotia. So close. It is Canada. And so Jayco and 86 helped with that. And the channel operator, of course, because he's such a sweetie. And then I just noticed that this person that you said had a snarly opinion every time. Like, we just don't ask for his opinion. We'll be talking to someone else and he'll decide to pipe up. It's not a moderator's job to try to babysit or be a social worker. So I think the person needs to adjust themselves, read terms of service and community guidelines, and change up, or that channel is never going to open back up to receive the amount of viewers and the value that it should, for sure. I was shocked that Ben pivoted the direction. You can't joke around in that. There's a standard. Yeah. People are quick to make comments about how other people's channels operate, and then they're doing insane stuff in their own channel, which is complete opposite, or hypocrisy. I agree, for sure. Just get the camera flip for a minute, guys. Yes, hi, Cherie. How are things? Are you in Toronto? And if you look at the Instagram, he married to a okay. Interesting. So I'm actually really fortunate, Freshly, because like you and Admiral and Ben is a good guy, sticks up for people as well. But yeah, there was a lot of people that came to boot for me, which was great. Zay, Cheez-It, Gems, Night House. I think even Blake flew in the room and showed face, so that was awesome. Snow, how's it going? Now I know what you meant a few weeks ago. About what, sweetie? What did I say or mean? Yeah, I'm so fortunate. So I came home the other day and the door was jigged open, but the lock was stuck. I thought it was maybe kids pulled it on it or something. They may have. But anyway, it just needed grease. So my Barracuda furnace cleaner guy just greased her up for me. She's working great. Be right back, okay? Foul receding hairline. Just a sec. I gotta make sure I'm on all messages because you guys are cracking me up today. I meant a few weeks ago. What do you mean, Snow? Clarify. Foul receding hairline. What's happening, MC? Are you okay? Can't trust anyone, especially if they had their day. It's so true, Snow, for sure. So, as you guys know about me, I'm fully transparent. I have 2 channels, have an alt. I have a couple at the other property, a couple of other accounts too. So, you can hide me, you can time me out, you can do whatever. There's no real getting rid of me, so. And that Mr. Johnson should have learned that by now. Yeah, no trust, no one's, no. Not family, neighbors, friends, no one. That's for sure. I did hear someone say in a channel last night, oh, I trust everyone in here except one person, and oh, good for you, because no, don't trust anyone. That's for sure. Yeah, we're getting some serious melt going on, guys. It's getting really beautiful and warm out. It's time to get some sunshine, vitamin D. Hey, there was a rodent living underneath in my car airbox. But it lays in there. Okay, so good thing that you didn't have any wire shoot or anything like that. Yeah, they tend to curl up and sleep like in the battery compartment, where in between where the two terminals go, there's a little dip for where the handle goes down in. I find bedding stuff in there, and in around like the air filter. You did have to clean out the Subaru. Maybe that's what you meant from a few weeks ago when we did the check on the Subaru. Sherry, no, that's a contracted van through Comfort Experts. So it's spelled C-O-N, not C-O-M. Comfort Experts, contract Barracuda. And that's a heating and fuel company. And they're cleaning out the furnace. They do it once a year for us. We're on a contract. Dad's doing really well, thanks. He's asleep. His birthday was the other day. We had a lovely seafood dinner, so fish and chips, clams, Caesar salad, and beet salad with goat cheese. Just amazing. Big, huge birthday cake. There's still some left to that. Thanks for asking. He's doing fairly well. Now his twin sister isn't doing so great because she just unfortunately had to put my uncle in a nursing home. And then I have a neighbor who put her husband in palliative care. And then I think it was a matter of 24, 48 hours. He passed away at 2 a.m. the other day. But yeah, good to chat with you guys. What was the receding hairline thing? Foul receding hairline. Does it have to do with your rodent under the hood, or I wonder, sirens coming for something? Hi, welcome back. It's a fire supervisor, so it could be a big accident or fire. Yeah, fresh, you don't need to worry about that here. And that's another thing moderators need to learn is they're killing people's channel by doing timeout because it deletes all the comments. If there's a specific comment, just delete it. I mean, just delete it. Why hide someone, or, you know. Especially a long-term player like you. So Freshly should actually be a moderator in the channel he was discussing. Instead, we do have the style and the type of person you exactly described him as, Freshly. But I've gotten over allowing people to give me straight out nightmares. I see a couple of my white rocks that were moved around from shoveling. I'm just going to grab them, guys. I want to throw our rocks away because they're not cheap. So now that the snow's melted, I can see them all around the neighborhood here. I'm out in the front yard in my slippers, which is okay. The birds are just chirping away, guys. It's beautiful. I'm digging in a dirty old gutter, so I'm gonna have to go wash my hands in a minute. It's really gross what I'm digging in, you guys. I just don't have the tripod gimbal on right now. I have even easel. It's kind of like a little handheld easel I have. So hopefully everyone's having a good Tuesday. Just a few more around here, guys. It's really nice that spring's coming. Birds chirping, and I'm sure you can hear them. MC, is there a story you want to share? Like Crispy and Scary were telling the other day, or you want to wait till another time is good too, or was it your most story? I wonder. So when that van moves, there's a big rock I'm gonna need to grab. We don't want to let that one get away. Alright, I gotta wash up this hand. Taxi cabs smell like hanging curry farts. Touch of olive oil. Really? Phoenix Channel, Sanzu. I don't. Oh, Sanzu's here. Hi, Sanzu. We do know each other. You ever watch Seinfeld? Yes, used to watch all of them. Thanks, no. So damn, I thought I was gonna joke about. So only a few things in community guidelines such as spamming, racism, referring to pornographic content, self or world harm, manufacture of firearms. The rest are completely game. And like I said, it's so easy, and that's what a moderator is blue for, is to just delete a comment, not time people out or hide them. So my joke, are you there, Freshly? I'll tell you my joke. If they didn't like, just tell me you're there and I'll let you know. Hi, Peace, how are you? Not really a story, just lucky with a more permanent job. Congratulations! That's awesome. Trying to think who it was. I think, Large Taco, formerly Weed Taco. I think it was them that had an announcement of a new job as well. So congratulations on that. Freshly, are you still there? So mine was just a joke. So I had seen, I think on X or something, where might have been X or Facebook. If you take some insulation, fiberglass insulation, and rub it on toilet paper, and then the person is on their way in and they give themselves a little rub and then they start scratching, you can tell them there's a crab's outbreak. And someone named KG started yelling about, oh, that's assault and da-da-da-da. So they don't even know the law, for one. It's battery. And it's a joke. There's no intent and act. There would have been intent, but no act, so it's not a crime. But yeah, simple joke. Not really story, just call you a permanent, obviously. But yeah. And then, are you still there, Freshly? And then the person said, oh, why don't you buy a membership? You must be poor. So the truth is, I just keep forgetting to load my PayPal when I'm at one property and in between properties. Peace, thank you so much. This is my natural hair color. So we will add some blonde hair coming now into spring. It's been a few years. I've let it grow to my natural color. But yeah, it's kind of a strawberry blonde and normally in the sun. But thank you so much. That's so nice. How deep is your knowledge of snoopers? What's a snooper, sweetie? I don't know. So I guess 0 at this point. Will she tell me, clarify what that is? What's a snooper, you guys? It's nice to see everyone on and up on the live. It's good to know that we can come on this time of day and you guys are ready to pop in from a break from work or walk at the beach, things like that, to say hello. Appreciate you all. Wonder if Freshly's still here. Yeah, the said channel operator I just don't give up on because he actually is a real gentleman and has been really supportive. However, when someone named KJ picks on someone and then you trying to defend yourself gets timed out, I'm fast into the shorts channel or into another alt or whatever I can. You will not silence me. Not happening. Not ever. Went to Target and saw the Nintendo Switch for $4. Ooh, that's a good deal. I think it was $6 something when I bought it for a birthday gift for someone. Marketplace and get a Switch to like out of the box for cheaper than Play 2. Yeah, so they're really common, and some people move to the country or their children grow up. Different things, you can get good deals on consoles for sure. But seems to me Switch is one of the most popular consoles lately right now. Hello everyone, welcome. Make sure you double tap, smash like or good. It's the only call to action right now. Appreciate you all for being here. Camlin almost took me up maybe a little better about it. Yeah, it tends to do that. And you guys keep going back for more. So it is an addiction. For some people it is an income. Definitely had a member in the family who struggled with that. There's no changing it. It's something someone has to want to do on their own or get rehabilitation. Just wanted the new Mario Kart World game, speaking of which the game was $90. Okay, so the one that I did get for a gift for someone, and it's mint on card, sealed, not open, it was $6 something, I think, from Best Buy, and it is the Mario Kart version. But everything's going kind of really retarded lately because... A sec, I need to open my iced tea. I don't have my tea out. Because not only with the video game and movie stores closing, the games are going to online buys lately. And I don't know about middle and younger generations, I guess older generations like to physically buy and have a game have physical value, not internet crashable, deletable value for the games that we're purchasing. I just wanted the new Mario Kart World game. Speaking of which, the game was naughty. Yeah, card games are fun, but slots are designed to drain your soul. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're probably designed and maintained by psychologists who probably get paid millions of dollars a year to keep you guys addicted to those slot machines. I went to Best Buy to get that new Mario Kart game. Okay, yeah, that's where we got it from, was Best Buy. Gonna flip screen, guys, just a sec. You're really quick. How many do you do? Like 8 a day?
8 now.
No.
3 so far.
Okay.
Usually 4.
Okay.
I got my own routine, right?
Feels like you get quicker and more astute at it every year, huh?
Yeah.
She all done now? Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go get that guy a tip, guys. Just one sec. Alright, we got that tip. We're gonna get the other chair up and the table out in a minute too. Like digital games, I'm still hell bent on stick to you, buy physical games. You want me? You hot to show me. You listening to music? So MC, you asked about Dad's birthday. Here's his flowers that he got. Huge, huge cake. Should offer some to the gentleman that comes. If I wash up my hands, do you want some birthday cake to take with you? Okay. You know, Dad turned another year, and his twin sister did too. Give you a nice fresh end piece too. It's really sweet, so you'll have to get a tea or a coffee or something. Do you want the water as well, or?
I want water.
Okay.
Whose birthday, yours?
What is it?
Your
Dad's.
birthday. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Dad. Yeah. Him and his twin sister.
How old is he now? 77? Getting up there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Not doing too bad, though.
My dad passed away now because he was 92,
Okay.
so he lives a good life.
Yeah, Nanny lived to 94.
Well,
Yeah, she said the secret was don't smoke, don't drink, eat lobster chocolate, laugh, and know when to stop crying.
you say chocolate's no good for you, but that's all there is chocolate.
Oh, I love it. I love chocolate. Yeah. We're gonna send this guy off some cakes in just a second. Yeah, a few months ago I changed that filter, so that's the dirtiest I've seen her in a while, and I went with her to work with it, like she said. just gonna leave the front door jammed open for a minute and bring up the other chair and the table for spring. So I'll check your guys' stuff in a moment. Hey Fest, how's it going? Good morning. Good to see you. Good time of day. We have all the players in here. You guys rock. Alright, I'm gonna take this second big heavy thing out and I'll be back in a minute. Telling you guys, in a northern climate where we're deprived of the sunshine and any heat, it's like heaven outside today, like absolute heaven. And we'll take this little table out next. Hi guys, happy Tuesday. Alright, take off wind jacket later because it's really warm out, you guys. It's supposed to go up to 14 degrees Celsius, maybe. I'll check your messages in a minute. Comments. Oh, it's all done and we're super stoked about that. So he's a real gentleman as well. Like I said, I even got a door lock graced by him. Complimentary. Just about to say how the weather absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm actually gonna leave the front door open for a minute to get the smell of the oil and stuff out of here. Alright, let's go back where we left off. Don't like digital games, I'm still hell-bent on stuck to physical games. I'm gonna pin that just for fun. Channel on YouTube I came across about a month ago. She goes by Madam and she live streams games like Resident Evil and she's a Scream Queen. Sure, you should check her out. Alright, let me screenshot that. Sometimes Tommy suggests things and then I screenshot and go in. I think Tommy just has us on volume down at work or something, or helping Johnny maybe. Oh, you're ready to tackle the day. Oh, Fast, that's so cute. I do have a piece of hair sticking out. I won't go down to wet it or something. Oh yeah, we have some rocks in the gutter I need to get. I was just about to say, how is the weather? I hear clapping. Don't know what that was. Might have been tires on the pavement or something. Whose shades you got on? Yeah. So these are originally from Hakeem Optical. I have photosensitive eyes, so I need to usually always have tinted glasses on, sunglasses, or else I tend to get headaches for sure. But thanks, yeah, I really enjoy them. Alright, let's go grab the rest of these rocks. Just a sec. I'm sure Freshly will be in and out again, but it's all par for the course, The bigger you get, the more haters you get. That's how you know you're getting big. And Fresh is big. There we go, just a couple more rocks I had to grab. So one thing that really happens to me when we do a change of season is I miss family who have passed away. I like to enjoy the renewal of seasons with that memory of loved ones, etc. So if you go to one of the previous lives, you will see the concrete repair that we did. However, during winter, shoveling and salt on it does break it up a bit. It's not as bad as the unrepaired neighbor's part, but as you can see, I've got some, I've already swept a little bit, but a little bit of a repair again to do at some point. It may not be this season, I'll see if I get around to it, but it's where we just did that. But there is some sweeping up we could do as well. So that's a burberry bush. There's some cedars, hydrangea, and a rose bush. That's what we have in the front. Sometimes there's some tulips and daffodils that come up. There's some bulbs in there. Yeah, showing of the car at the lot, Suzanne. You said something like it's a 5-speed. You'll love that. So that must have been a Corvette, was it? It must have been a white car. Oh, it was the Veloster. Yes, that was when I did auto sales. I was a selection specialist for Reagan's. It's a local dealership here. But yeah, that was a great film. We did a walk around competition, is what that film was for. And I loved it. The girl who I got to film it, I got her to hold the camera while I drove up and then came to a stop and began the video. So it's pretty cool. Now, I did need to transfer that shorts from the main channel to the shorts channel, so I may have cut off the drive-up part. It is possible. Yeah, it was a Veloster. Yes, it was. It was a gray. 1, 2, 3. It's a hatchback, so it technically is a 4-door. Because it's a 2-door with a 3rd plus the 5th gate. Or 4th gate, whatever, so 4-door. Was a Veloster, good memory. And did show a couple other colors in that video too. Yeah, that was a sick. I'm glad you appreciate that little short. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm a car buff. My dad used to sit me on the motorcycle while I hung out clothes, and I did my first oil change on a K-car wagon in the backyard right here when I was 16 with coveralls. I had to know how to do an oil change and a tire change before I was allowed to drive my stepfather's vehicles. Do you drive a Jeep? Yes. So I drive an '08 Wrangler Unlimited 4-door. It's the awesome old one that's 6-cylinder, not 4. We keep it in mint condition. Driving over the Golden Gate Bridge over San Francisco. You'll probably love that. Okay. Still haven't posted the video. So you haven't posted it? Well, you better get that up there so we can see it. If you get it up, I might share it to my post too. I would love that. It would be cool. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything. Check my eyes though. Well, last year there were days I couldn't even see outside. It was too bright for me. Okay, so you maybe need photochrome. Maybe you have sensitive eyes like me. You'll just love that. In a panoramic sunroof, MC. Yeah. That was the middle of winter, and I was all dressed up in a skirt or a dress, I think, with my red jacket over. That's good, you know the basics. Yes, for sure. So, vehicles have become a lot harder to work on. As long as I have power tools and some grease, heat, things to bang, I can do the work. However, these new vehicles have door sensors and fuel sensors and traction control sensors, and you not only have to be a mechanic, you have to be an electrician basically to work on the newest ones. How's the neighborhood? It's generally fairly well. So I am a criminologist, and I can tell you that there's pockets of crime in all neighborhoods in the world. There's been ups and downs in this neighborhood for sure. Attempted thefts, break-and enters, assaults, things like that. However, it's not too bad. We keep things locked up and under a keen eye. Been having issues with my phone, but I'm trying to get a song to match with the video, but the video is longer than 1 minute, so the music will cut off. Oh. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out, because I think you can do up to 3 minutes for shorts, and oh, maybe it's a different video that you're using, not a shorts audio. You should be able to go up to 3 minutes, I think, with the duration of your short. Definitely not interested in working on all electric cars at all. So Freshly's comment earlier about a channel operator and a moderator being woke. That's one thing about this channel. It's a nice, safe place, community. We can discuss things like that, and you'll find that a lot of the moderators have a broad variety of views. So we have left, right, and center moderators here. Look how nice and blue the sky is today, guys. It's just a gleaming, beautiful day. Just joyous. So what I will do fast is I will connect up to the gimbal one day and do a walk around the neighborhood, and you can get a sense of the community. But this has basically been my community for 4, almost 5 decades. So the playground that I used to play in, you used to be able to see without all these bushes and trees in the front here. It's straight up the street. So there's a stop sign there, you cross a couple feet, and there's an entire playground there. And that's where I used to spend a lot of my time. We used to play ball here in the street. I used to climb that tree right there. Sound like Madonna. This used to be my playground. This used to be my childhood dream. Used to be the place I ran to whenever I was so free. There's one little hair. He won't stay down. He's a bad little hair. Pockets of crime, you mentioned. My whole city is complete crime, but unfortunately, so unfortunate. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, when you look at the voter map for that area, there are a lot of Democrats in the city areas, and then the Republicans tend to be in the uh, outer lying city areas. However, with the Olympics coming, they should be trying to clean up garbage, unhoused persons. There's a lot of issues you have in your state. I know your president said that he was going to direct water down from Canada. I don't disagree with that, but why hasn't it started yet? Why don't we have rivers flowing to the tips of accessible water? There's no mineral rights, so no one really owns oil, water, certain minerals. For example, I own the land that this house is on, but if there's gold or water underneath it and the government wants to come and take that, they have a right to. Or a typical Joe, if they decide they want the gold or water. Of course, there's certain permits and purchasing rights. Hi, Salam Alaikum. Hello, welcome. Farida, welcome. So you guys, happy Tuesday. Get some people out for a walk. There's all kinds of couples walking by. There's a couple there. There's another across the street. A man walking over there. So everyone's getting out and enjoying this beautiful day, guys. Which is good. I can't even park my cars on the street. Luckily, my sister has a duplex which has a backyard and driveway to park my cars. If it wasn't for the yard, I wouldn't have a car there. Okay, so they had a meeting when I was away in the US and I missed it. And there's quite a few of these streets that go down a little bit. And what they did was they put a no parking sign probably about every 100 feet up and down each of these streets. Now, it is confirmed with the fire department and with the electricians that there's no issues with fires in these places. And there is accessibility on the boulevard as well to get the trucks up. But yeah, from this post up, there's parking, but down here there's not. And same with across the street, down in every street. And then a neighbor over here, they put in a complete bike lane. So you can't park anywhere down that street. There's nowhere for guests or residents to park their vehicles either. It is becoming atrocious, MC, with the outrageous changes that are coming with infrastructure, parking, things like that. Another thing I don't agree with is the parking meters all being digital. You should still be able to put cash in those. Cash is king. Now, I noticed the other day last night at Walmart, they did put cash machines back in the self-checkouts. You know, the grocery store hasn't done that. Dollar store has always had it. But just don't agree completely with a changeover to digital currency. I think people should be still going around with their paper or polymer bills and some change. Absolutely beautiful. You can smell the spring sun just beating on the deck. It's just beautiful. People are ramming whole vehicles into smoke shops, mini marts, gas stations, not doing on a regular basis. And they rarely ever get caught because the cars are probably... Exactly. Now, a lot of that, there's a movie or two that they may have learned that from. And I find a lot of the times they're going at it backwards. So it's not messing up the vehicle and they can still drive away because, you know, it would smash the radiator, etc. So a lot of them are backing into those places to do that. But yeah, there is a significant increase in looting, smash and grab crimes. People are hungry, MC. They're hungry, unhoused. A lot of the world has serious drug addictions, alcohol addictions, things like that. There's no excuse, but it's definitely motive and explanation. I would walk around in my best version with a girl like you. Oh, you're so sweet, Snow. You're a sweetheart. Saw you loading up your truck the other day, getting ready to go. If I can't stick around, I usually always double tap. If I comment and disappear, you'll know it's because I just commented, disappeared, busy. So I think what I'll do is I'll get some dishwasher dishes to put away. And then maybe put some of the back deck stuff out. Just make sure this chair's good to sit in. No, it wasn't, so see, had to make sure. And I can leave this ashtray out in case I come back. So that's nice, he greased my door handle, guys. Greased up nice. So it's something you want to consider this time of year is grease up your door locks and clean your windows, things like that. Whisper, whisper, I think you're being hit on. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get some of this away. So tomorrow I do have a 1-hour massage. The last one was canceled because of a snowstorm. Because the person who does the massages couldn't get in or something. It's the second time they've canceled on me during a snowstorm. Which I find really lax with school and businesses these days. We used to just end up in school and workplaces, no matter what the ice conditions, snow conditions used to be. Really lax. People just don't want to work like they used to. Not that they wanted to work, but they used to work harder. Pardon me, guys. Such a great turnout, guys, for a morning live. You guys rock. Freshly mentioned about being canceled in a specific channel. So I tend to not block anyone personally when I'm a viewer in any channels. And then once the moderators hide people, I usually go into YouTube. There's only been one or two actually, but I release them. And I find that after the moderators hid them and then I release them, I tend to not have a problem with them again. They either don't come back or they come back and don't bother. Go in the yard and start taking out my rear seats and rear panels on the stereo shop. Guy can hook up the new Pioneer double din stereo I bought recently. Catch up. Awesome. So that's gonna boom boom. Thanks for coming in, Nancy. Just pace yourself and remember you need heat, grease, or bang to get some of that out. Heat, lube, or bang in it. Anthony, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, I have a neighbor, Tina, from Trinidad. Beautiful, beautiful place, Trinidad. Welcome from Trinidad and Tobago. So we had our oil-fired furnace cleaned, the fuel filter changed, and the air filter. So that won't be done again for another year. There's a furnace cleaning. Smell like oil in here. That's why we had the front door open for a little bit. It's really easy to choke on it. It's getting me right in the top of the back of my throat. Pardon me, guys. Getting sick. No fest, just from the furnace cleaning. It stirred up some oil smell and things like that. It's getting me in the top back of my throat sometimes. We did have the front door open. I aired some of that out. We'll do the back door in a few minutes. Air out some more. Gives you an insta headache, the smell of, it's almost like a diesel fuel, an untreated raw oil, basically. Alright, I'm gonna put a couple things out on the back deck and then we'll switch to that location in a minute. So I'm gonna get a rocking chair and some chairs. So I'm gonna put the rocking chair out first. And now I'm gonna get the bench next. So there's the bench, and we'll put that out. You know, there's 2 chairs to do. Hi Diana, how are you doing? Talk to you later today, and I gotta go handle some things. Bye for now. Bye Fast, thanks for coming. And we've got 2 chairs next. One more thing, I just need to grab a table. It goes out next. So we're just putting some stuff out because spring's coming beautifully right now. Good, very recently was shown how to be the real me. Okay, cool. Congratulations. We love self-development and healing and things like that. For sure. Alright, so next is our little table, and I will need to clean this off. The sound of your slippers. Yes, I love to thunk around in slippers. That's one thing. I'm a slippers girl for sure. Alrighty. How's everyone doing? Slipper Princess. Yes, that's cute. Really cute. That'd be a good idea for a streamer name, actually. Could go slipper shopping, things like that. Slipper Princess. Actually gonna move this table here for now. That's where we use it. Alright, now we can play in our rocking chair. It's gotta release open though. There we go. I need something else. I'm actually gonna stick you guys up here. You can watch the traffic for a few minutes. There's something to look at. There you go. Let me check comments. Just watched that Jeep the other day. Salt again, guys. So it's going to be an ongoing thing till all this salt rains away, and it's going to keep getting on the Jeep, I think. Spring is in the air. You can hear the new baby birds and see all the colors and new growth soon. Few minutes I'll bring in the composter. They dumped our recycling composter. I do need to take a sledgehammer and bang the clothesline pole too. Someone's dumping their snow and the plow's pushing it. So while the ground's soft, we need to get that back. community is. And some people do some really strange things in the community. So, I'll need to go down to the basement and get my rubber boots to do the next project. How's everyone doing? I'll check comments in a minute, okay? You guys doing good? It's absolutely beautiful in the sunshine today, you guys. For example, a neighbor had work done here after taking down a horrible piece of fence, and they left some wood in the driveway with nails sticking out. I don't know if he did it purposely or what he did. Alright, that's where we're going to work next. So I'll bring in the composter and I want to bang that post. So go get my rubber boots on, and I'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright, we gotta pause production for a minute because what I realized, guys, is the person who did the furnace cleaning left his hose for the machine here. There's Farshly. I was just thinking I've known you 2 years now. I'm gonna bash poutine and see if I get canceled. Cool. Farshly loves to troll. We love that. We love having a troll for a mod, and I 2-year long relationship on YouTube. Alright, guys. So yeah, he forgot his hose down here, so I'll put this up on the dock for him. And my chat is missing from the screen, so just a sec. There, we got the chat back. Perfect. Yeah, we had to call Barracuda. He left his hose here in the basement, so we'll leave it on the dock for him. He can come get that. Alright, guys. First thing I need to do is shovel out a little tiny spot for my composter to go back. So we got some snow there, so just a sec. So we're gonna shovel and move the composter and then slate clean it up. rings off to sledgehammer this for a minute. Someone's got really stinky laundry detergent. It's like that outdoor scented stuff. I'll do that every couple days as it softens and it may lift back. Suggest even if you think you know what you're doing, don't mess around with people's property and their lawns. If a neighbor's been complaining about noise, this is a commercial and residential zoning. It's given the survey of our property and still doesn't understand property lines. Karen. No, we don't have any Karens. It's not a Karen channel. Unless YouTube Karan is in here. You're a 10. Thanks, peace. Now, I was thinking about the slipper princess. I'm actually missing a pair of slippers. I packed them in a bag to take to a family event. I thought I took them in the door. If I did, then they're still there and missing, but I've looked everywhere. I've looked on shoe racks, bags, vehicles, both vehicles, the Jeep and Impreza. Can't find this one pair of slippers. Whatever this laundry detergent is really disgusting. But it's like piney. I have allergies when it comes to laundry liquid. I use Tide Free with no chemicals. Want to see your mods fight? Why wouldn't my mods fight? Most of my community are all blue and mods. They come from many different genders. So they come from things like left wing, right wing, neutral. Are you a slipper princess? Yes, I am. Sure am. We'll put that in timeout 10 seconds, get rid of all that crap. You're welcome to be here. If we don't like what you're typing, I'll get rid of it or someone will. So there we go. We get the furnace clean, we got the deck equipment out, both decks, so chairs and a table in front, chairs, a bench, and a rocking chair in back. Sammy, welcome. Hello, my sweet, sweet, lovely. How's your life? I miss you so much too. I'm crying, I cannot find you today. Face, I'm very happy, really. Oh, don't cry. If you do know when to stop, though. That's so sweet. Good to see you. So we just had the furnace clean for our heating appliance. It's an oil-fired furnace, blows heat through the ducts. So that was just cleaned up. They changed the fuel filter and the air filter. And he also put some grease in my front door lock, which was awesome. Because I don't know if someone pulled on it the other day, whether it was kids or what, but it was opened but still locked. And then it happened with him today. So he greased that out for me. That was pretty cool. Slipper princess. Alright, I'm going to put you guys back up there while I take the sledgehammer down, lock up, get my rubber boots off next. Terrifier, you're welcome here. That's no problem. also had to pull some laundry out and put a cover in that we bleached or Javaxed as well. That's what I did next. I'll check your comments in a few minutes, guys. Alrighty. You're welcome, Sam. Good to see you. Yep, got my slippers on. I did change the rubber boots to bring the composter to its plate and pound that clothesline pole. But yeah, we've got our slippers on. Yes, we do. Hi everyone, welcome. Happy Tuesday. So we get the oil-fired furnace cleaned out, the filter for the fuel and the air too. And we put the lawn chairs out on the front deck and a table. Rocking chair, chairs, and bench and table in the back. We secured a spot for our composter to go back on and banged out our clothesline pole because someone keeps throwing their snow there and then a plow pushes it crooked, so we'll bang that out eventually over time as the ground softens. And it's a beautiful day. We have the fresh sun beating on decks, mainly in the front. It'll come around the back soon. yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. And the colors will be coming through for Easter. All the vibrant buds on the trees, different change in clothing and styles, and the birds in their nest will be dropping out the babies to see if they'll fly off. The sky is absolutely so blue today. It's just beautiful. There's not a cloud in the sky today that I can see. And it's fairly quiet due to the things in the world. There's been a lot of aircraft, drones, things like that, warming up, preparing, doing their exercises. You know what toe scrunches are? It sounds like an exercise, kind of like you would do the alphabet with your foot if you have an ankle injury. Is that correct? So again, that sun's just coming over the top of the roof shortly, and we get it late in the afternoon here, right until about 7 or 8 p.m. at night. So we're facing north right now. The sun would set to our left is the west, and to our right is the east, where the sun comes up. Scrunching your soles, flexing them. Okay. I tend to do that sometimes. I do have a right side, a tibula or fibula that was broken or sprained, crunched from the knee down to the ankle. Now, every now and then when there's a chill or season change, sometimes that will get a little bit achy. So I do some of those scrunches, as well as, like I said, the alphabet. So I will flip you guys back to give you a traffic view again for a minute. Go. So again, we have a massage tomorrow. They canceled twice over because of snow. We get a fresh love box with file here. Get ready for turn off starting next week. Arm the Jeep, so I always keep it armed. How often? You mean with the massage? So I do have Blue Cross coverage. It does cover a certain amount a year, but I tend to go as frequent and as often as I need. Sometimes I'll take a big couple month or couple year stretch, but right now I'm really in healing mode. So as many as I can comfortably book and get into right now are the massages. So alright guys, we're gonna end this live right now. Super huge turnout, really appreciate you all. And I think we did most of our shout outs along the way. So peace, everyone. Really appreciate y'all. And we'll catch you again on a live maybe tomorrow. All right, Dad? Peace, guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Peace.